Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. Today I want to share with you guys the results of my boost point experiment. Over the last 3 days on the live streams, I accrued or I bought a bunch of boost points with crystals, and then I was spending them each day and tracking all of my rewards so that I could share them with you guys so you can get as clear and as accurate of a picture as possible for the average results of these boost points to see whether it's a good investment or not. Now, I have to warn you, a lot of resources were spent, so strap in because it's a pretty painful ride and it hurts me to think about this. So in total, I purchased just under 2,000 boost points. I purchased almost 2,000 in the first run, and then I used a few, and then I was goaded by the live stream fanboys into purchasing more so that I got up to almost 2,000. The highest I got was 1948, and then I started spending down from there, and as you can see, I currently sit at about 178. So I purchased just under 2,000 boost points. What did I get for these boost points? Now, I know you probably have already seen people or screenshots of people. You've heard from friends of friends or alliance members, people pulling tier 2 tickets, mega tier 2 tickets. And of course, the rewards acquired box here is the enticing part. This is kind of the bait that they try to hook you with if they're the fisherman, Netmarble, and you're the little fishy in the ocean swimming around, minding their own business. I have the right analogy this time. No more vacuums. So yeah, I'm sure you've probably seen screenshots of people pulling tier 2 tickets or mega tier 2 tickets, mega mastery tickets. Wow, Cynicalex, these are such great rewards. I did not see almost any of that page at all. I actually only got one item, believe it or not, from this page. One item. Everything else is either worse in those terms of the quality than something on here, or it's not even a listed item. And that's the biggest problem, and that's the biggest criticism that I have of this main reward boost system category and kind of image. This is very deceiving. There are lots of different rewards and much worse rewards that you can get that aren't even listed. It says main reward for a reason. They're missing probably close to 100 other rewards that you can get and will get in some form if you choose to spend crystals on boost points and you follow this road. So I think this deceptive practice should probably be rectified by Netmarble. It is upsetting to see that these are the cream of the crop and they're advertised and it's almost hinted like you'll get one of these, when in reality the chances of you getting these are extremely slim and you're better off just not doing anything at all. But what did I get? Let's cut to the chase. In total, these are my rewards. As you can see, if you read through the list, it's a pretty pathetic overall box of rewards, of goodies, if you even want to call them that. The notable ones are the 19 hidden tickets, which is like whatever, it's like 150 crystals to get 15 hidden tickets or whatever. It's garbage anyways. The 4-star obelisk, the 5-star obelisk, the uniform ticket, and then the 5-star ignore defense Uru, and the 3 ISO, the 2 5-star chaotics, and the 1 6-star chaotic. So looking back at this bonus reward list, the only thing that I got from it was actually this ticket right here. It's a 4-star mega uniform upgrade ticket. So what this will basically do is it'll take any uniform from normal up to heroic, and you can see it in my inventory as proof that I actually got it. Because you can't buy these tickets anywhere. They're not being sold. So it's only obtainable through the boost point system. I have one, and it saves you, 110 uniform upgrade kits. It saves you 110 bios. Whoop-de-doo. Really not that impressive. I have saved up 800 of these kits, and I got a lot of them from farming rifts during this, ordeal trying to get boost points. So those are the overall rewards that I got. Of course, the big one at the bottom that you're going to be very surprised about and very intrigued about is the almost 17.5 million gold and almost 500 bios. It seems so amazing. Keep in mind that the gold that I got was also being boosted by a gold booster. So I did buy a 100% gold booster. This does skew my results a little bit, but overall I can say that there's almost no value whatsoever towards buying the boost points if you're just trying to get extra gold out of it. The difference between 15% and 50% is really almost negligible compared to the difference between 15% and 115%, which is what the gold booster will give you if you purchase it. For those of you who are curious as to where you can find the gold booster and how it works, if you basically go into the feature shop and you go to consumable, next to this shitty ass boost point, you can find the premium gold booster, and this is what I purchased for 365 crystals. This is infinitely better than the 360 roughly boost points that you would get for the same amount of crystals. Actually, it's actually way less. It's like 200 and change boost points that you'd get for that many crystals. It's just really bad. I can't stress that enough. Boost points equals terrible. But I also want to hit you guys with a few more pieces of information because I did get more data from this than just my rewards. So I was very disappointed with my rewards. I wasn't able to calculate rewards that I got that were part of the stage economics, so I didn't calculate the extra dimension debris that I was getting just from running rifts, whether they were heroic or legendary, although I tried to make all of my rifts run legendary to get that 10% extra gold on top of it. So that 72 dimension debris is only from the bonus rewards. I frequently got 4, 5, or 6 dimension debris, which is extremely upsetting, but it did end up adding up to a pretty sizable number in addition to the clear tickets. Now, in addition to those rewards that I got, I also want to talk about the cost that it, took me to invest in this. So in addition to the crystals that we talked about for the boost points, I ended up spending an additional 2,300 crystals to refresh both daily missions and special missions. Now, if you're not aware, each day you can refresh daily missions twice. The first refresh costs 150 crystals, which is this refill entry at the bottom here. And the second refresh costs 300 crystals. For the 3 days, I refreshed twice each day, so that's 450 crystals times 3 days. That's 1,350 crystals, 1,350. And then for the special missions, you can refresh a total of 5 times. It starts at 100 crystals, and it goes up by 50 all the way up to 300 on the 5th refresh. The first day I refreshed 4 times, and the second day I refreshed 2 times, and then on this day I haven't yet refreshed. So you can see I still have 5 resets, and I don't plan on refreshing at all. So those 6 and 6, those 12 resets or refreshes cost me a total of 2,300 crystals. So that crystal cost does need to be factored into the amount of gold that I got. I would have probably gotten closer to 10 million gold if it wasn't for all of those refreshes. I would have gotten a lot fewer bios as well from the special missions. So the numbers are a little bit inflated and they don't represent an accurate amount of gold from the boost points. So don't think that just boost points alone is going to net you 20 million gold if you invest the 3,000 crystals in the boost points. It's not the case at all. Now, however, it is possible to use the boost points exclusively for daily missions and special missions and stretch this process out to be like a week or even 9 days, and you could theoretically farm a similar amount of gold using a similar amount of resources, whether it be just energy or energy and clear tickets, etc. However, that would take a really long time, as I said, like 7 or 9 days, and you wouldn't be able to farm other game modes. And this is where the boost point system really falls apart, in my opinion, and where I think it's a huge misstep by Netmarble. Because we can't choose where to spend our boost points, if you want to take full advantage and if you want to be as efficient as possible with boost points, you're going to want to run them on the most efficient missions, the ones that give you the most gold. So you want to run them, you want to use boost points on daily missions, special missions, and epic quest missions because those give you the most rewards. You don't want to use your boost points on dimension rifts, and you especially don't want to use them on story missions because it's a terrible return. You get 1,300 gold from one story mission and it costs you 6 boost points. You spend 4 boost points on a daily mission and you get more than 500,000 gold. the value is just insanely skewed. And of course you get more gold in general from daily missions, but the amount of gold that's buffed up by the boost points and the amount of extra things you can get is far superior in these latter three, daily, special, and epic, when compared to something like story missions or rifts. But because we can't choose, and because we have to use them or else not farm them and then lose out on all of those rewards and the Dimension Rift clear rewards and, you know, basic challenges that we could get, like clear 5 story missions in a day for 25 crystals, you would be skipping those just to maximize your boost point value in daily missions and special missions and epic missions. So for that, I have to say I'm pretty disappointed that Netmarble doesn't let us turn off boost points. That would make the system slightly more appealing, but still kind of garbage. In addition to the 5,000 crystals that I spent, 2,700 crystals on the boost points and 2,300 crystals on the daily and special refreshes, I also spent 422 clear tickets. When you factor in the 82 clear tickets that I got back from these boost point rewards, I spent 340 clear tickets. Still a pretty decent amount, but it's over 3 days, so it's only about 113 clear tickets per day. It's not so bad. And then I also spent 2,278 energy, which is a lot. I really had to stretch my energy. I used all of the invasion energy that I got from World Boss Invasion Week rolling over, so that did help me a lot. I would have, you know, probably had to spend a few hundred crystals refreshing my energy bar if it weren't for that. And then finally, I used up 1,794 boost points. So I didn't use up the full 2,000, but I was very close, and I used up the most crucial number, which is probably that first or that last 1,000 from 2,000 down to 1,000. Because as it says here at the bottom, the effect will grow stronger the more boost points you collect. It's bullshit. The effect is garbage to begin with, and it doesn't get stronger. Your wallet gets stronger, and the credit card companies get stronger with the more crystals that you spend on this garbage piece of game content that they've introduced. Probably one of the only benefits that I got from this boost point experiment is the knowledge about the special missions and dimension rifts. Essentially, not all of the special missions will give you the same amount of gold when you clear them, and the special missions that you clear will actually give you more gold or the same amount if you clear ticket them rather than actually playing them. So if you have spare clear tickets, I encourage you to clear ticket special missions if you don't need vulture bios, because you don't get those. And if you don't need to farm for any of these 5 characters, I wasn't able to test the Inhumans or the New Avengers, but if you're in the Rogues Gallery special missions and you don't need one particular character's bios, Rhino's mission will give you the most amount of gold per clear ticket. It gives you almost 29,000 gold each time when you have all of these gold buffs. That's how much I was getting, 28,300 roughly. And unfortunately, Kraven, who may be one of the better rogues, one of the better Sinister Six, gives the lowest amount of gold, just over 22,000. So almost a difference of 6,000 gold per mission, which definitely adds up to a lot of gold lost over the course of days or weeks of farming if you are clear ticketing them. In addition, you will get more gold if you are running a Ronin or Groot Dimension Rift. Those are the two highest in terms of the gold output, especially on legendary or mythic rifts. And unfortunately, Giant Man will give you the lowest gold of all the dimension rifts. So ask your legendary rift buddies and your alliance members to start opening Ronin and Groot rifts and stop opening Giant Man rifts so you can squeeze out a little bit of extra gold when you're clear ticketing them or when you're running them manually. In summary, guys, I have to say that I am deeply disappointed, and I strongly advise you to stay away from boost points, even if you are a humongous alien whale from another dimension that takes up, you know, the same space as 5 Earths would take up. Even if you are some kind of interdimensional time-traveling mammal who breathes underwater, please, let's send Netmarble a message. Don't spend any crystals on boost points. They suck. I want them to know that they need to change this, or they need to be, or they need to be more transparent about the rewards, because yeah, 1 or 2 people are going to get lucky when they put their hands into the hat and they pull out a winner, but everybody else is going to put their hand in and it's going to come back filled with razor blades. And I just don't want to see you guys all cut up. So those are my results from the boost point buffoonery. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this math lesson video, make sure you're subscribed. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.